Hi students. So in the last video, we had discussed about the simple interest and how we calculate the simple interest. We had discussed the formula, which is I is equal to P into R into T upon 100. This is the formula for interest rate. How do we calculate the interest rate? Principal into rate into time upon 100. And in the last video, we had also discussed how this formula was derived. So I would request if you can go back to the video and see exactly how this formula is derived. Now, the question which we are going to solve today is find the rate of interest per year. What do we have to find? The rate of interest per year. So we have to find out rate, right? So the moment we have written the formula, we know exactly what we have to find out. If the interest charged for 8 months be 0.06 times of the money borrowed. Interesting part of the question is it doesn't talks about how much money is borrowed. So in such questions, let's quickly assume that the money borrowed, which is denoted by principal, is rupees 100. Right? Rupees 100. Now the second step should be, we should quickly write down what is given in the question. We have to find out rate. Interest is given. Interest charged is 0.06 times of the money borrowed, which we have assumed 100 rupees, right? So if I multiply both, I get rupees 6. This is the interest, which the person is getting if he has borrowed 100 rupees. Now, is the time given? Yes, time is also given 8 months, which is nothing but in years 8 upon 12. In 1 year, there are 12 months. So how many, we'll have to convert this into years. We cannot put the time in months. We have to put the time in years. This formula is in years. Time is in years. So what is the time in years? 8 upon 12. Now let's try to find out the rate. Now rate is, if you remember in the last video, I had spoken about that you don't have to remember the formula for the rate. You simply cross multiply here and get the formula. So rate is I into 100 upon P into T, right? This is how we are going to get I into 100. We have to find R. So these two will go in the denominator. I into 100 divided by P into T. Now let's put in the values quickly. What is I? I is 6 into 100. What is principal is 100. P we assumed 100 into time. Time is how much? 8 upon 12, which is 8 upon 12. Now if we further simplify, 100 is gone. This is in the denominator. This is in the denominator. So this number will go back to the numerator. This is, I hope you understand, in the division of fraction, we understand that the denominator will go in the numerator. So this will become 6 into 12 upon 8. What is 6 into 12 upon 8? Let's do that. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. This is 18 upon 2, which is 9. 9 what? 9%. What are we calculating? We are calculating rate. So the rate is 9%. This is how we solve these questions on the simple interest. The most important thing what we have to remember is that we have to put in everything what we know is given in the question. Just put in everything and then see what do we have to find. We have been given I, we have been given T, and we have to calculate R. We have assumed the principal as 100. I hope you could understand this. I'll take up some more questions on simple interest. See you in the next video.